Well, of course, that was Donald Trump and Marco Rubio. Rubio criticizing Donald Trump, saying, hey, this is not a real estate deal. We're talking about Israel. This is in last night's debate. Donald Trump has changed his mind on the minds of conservatives on a whole lot of things in this election season. But one of the steadfast positions has been taking the side of Israel. And I think for a lot of people that seemed like it was completely out of bounds, but maybe not anymore. So should the next president of the United States actually be neutral when it comes to Israel and Palestine? Pete Hegseth and Carl Higbie back with me. Carl, what's your position on this?
Well, I think what we need to look at here is Donald Trump has always done what's best for the business deal. And if that is working with Israel, he will do that. He'll work with them. I mean, the fact of the matter is Israel is our only ally in the entire region, and we need to play very nice with them, and I think Donald Trump recognizes
that. But do we put Palestine on the same platform as them, or do we make it clear to Palestine, hey, we've got Israel's back first and foremost. We'd like to help you guys clean up this mess, but we've got their back first and foremost.
I mean, personally, I would back Israel.
What do you think, Pete?
Well, there's this pesky thing called principles and allies in this world. And you can talk about deals and all that. That's all nice. But I was very proud of Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz, who took Trump to task for the fact of his leftist moral relativism stance on Israel versus Palestine. We're going to treat them neutrally when you look at what Israel goes through, who they are, how they stand with us, what they are in that region. And I hear the hemming and hawing of surrogates and others saying, well, Donald Trump this, he's a deal maker that. If you're the president of the United States, you represent the United States, the free world, and our allies. And you either stand with them or you equivocate. And we've already had 7 years of equivocating. Why would we want more of that with Donald Trump?
Well, here's the fact is, when you have somebody going into, we've seen this before, you and I were in Iraq. We've seen it. When you jump into a war like that, you have problems. Now, look, if Israel is being attacked, they are first and foremost our ally. But at the end of the day, we are trying not to get drawn into more foreign wars. And I think Donald Trump is trying to draw that line very carefully right now.
No, he's talking about a war. He thinks he's going to go in there and solve the Palestinian and Israeli peace process through neutrality, which, A, he's not going to do. And there have been, as it was articulated last night very powerfully, there's been many great deals put on the table by Israelis and others that the Palestinians have refused to take because of their radical ideology. Who's at fault for that? And if a president won't stand with Israel, who the heck are they going to stand with? And just because he was the grand marshal of a parade doesn't make him pro-Israel. And that neutrality stance should put a question mark in the minds of so many voters in this primary side who, when you think about national security, we're on the wrong side of so many things right now.
What do you think about that?
I don't know.
I mean, you are saying, though, if we're talking about negotiating, you start all these negotiations off with a clean slate, so to speak.
Exactly.
That's how we got the Iran deal.
Yeah. Well, look, and I think Donald Trump has made it very clear the Iran deal was a terrible deal for everyone. That was something that your boy
Well, one thing, guys, we do know Donald Trump articulated.
Iran deal?
I think we all agree on this, that this Palestine-Israel is the toughest deal out there to be made. A lot of Nobel Peace Prizes have been given about it, the ones that we thought they had it solved. A lot of Time magazine covers have been made. It's never been done. It's never
forever.
Well, I hope not. All right, guys, thanks a lot. That was beautiful and passionate.